This is it, what? Cohiba lit, what? We got that yak up in the cup and getting bent, what? Put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic. This is it, what? That Chiba lit, what? You got some drink up in your cup and getting bent, what? So put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic.
You were tuned in to G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. Now, Ring Magazine has come out with their Fighter of the Year edition for 2020. And this year they have co-fighters of the year. First, Teofimo Lopez. Second, Tyson Fury. Now, my question is really simple. Do you agree with Ring Magazine? Do you agree that it should be co-winners of the Fighter of the Year award? And do you even agree that it should be Teofimo Lopez or Tyson Fury, period? So we have multiple questions on this one. I'm going to attack each of the questions. Now, Teofimo Lopez, I'm going to start with him. I think Teofimo Lopez had the single most important victory in 2020. I think Teofimo Lopez had the biggest victory in 2020. Now, under normal circumstances, Fighter of the Year for me has to have some type of volume in terms of how many fights they had in the year. Usually I wouldn't consider a guy as Fighter of the Year and they only had one fight. But since we're in 2020, we're in the COVID era, and this year has been like no other, my thinking is a little bit different. A lot of people have Vasyl Lomachenko ranked number 1 pound for pound. ESPN had Vasyl Lomachenko ranked number 1 pound for pound. Last I checked, Teofimo Lopez was a 3-1 to 4-1 underdog in that fight. It was for unification, and it was for all the marbles. Damn Devin Haney and that belt that was given to him. And I got nothing but respect for Devin Haney. He's one of my favorite fighters. One of my favorite young fighters. But Devin Haney didn't earn that belt inside of the ring. So that fight was unification for all the marbles. All the straps. You can throw the franchise tag on it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. And Teofimo Lopez went in and won that fight. He won that fight 8 rounds of 4. Like, that fight wasn't no draw. It wasn't 7-5 Lomachenko. Like, you could be the biggest Lomachenko fan in the world. Lomachenko didn't get no draw in that fight, and he damn sure didn't win the fight. He lost 8-4. I can argue 9-3. I can argue 9-3 for Teofimo Lopez. So, do I agree with Ring Magazine putting Teofimo Lopez as Fighter of the Year? Yeah, I agree with it. Because of everything that I just said, he had the biggest victory and the most important victory in 2020. Now, Tyson Fury had the victory over Deontay Wilder, and Ring Magazine has labeled him the co-fighter of the year for 2020. Now, you bring up Tyson Fury, a whole slew of thoughts and other YouTube personalities and things like that, conspiracy theories, cheating, glove gate, egg weights, all of that good stuff comes to mind when you think of Tyson Fury. Now, I know on Twitter, I know they was having some fun with Fanon. They had a clip of him snapping about Ring Magazine having Tyson Fury as a co-fighter of the year, and he said he clearly cheated against Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's the better fighter, and I don't know if it was it might have been Punch Drunk Boxing or it might have been Ring IQ, but that posted it. But I told both of them, I said, well, YouTube's gonna have a field day. Like, they gonna have a field day with Fanon. But I don't listen to Fanon. No disrespect to him. I'm just focused on what I'm doing. But I don't listen to Fanon. But his name has been getting drugged in the mud when it comes down to this Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder situation. But he's one of many that feels the way he does in regards to Tyson Fury and his victory over Deontay Wilder. So to figure out whether Ring Magazine is correct or not, we got to break that down. Whether you feel like Tyson Fury cheated or he didn't cheat, Tyson Fury is a bad style matchup for Deontay Wilder. Bad style matchup. They have fought a total of 19 rounds in 2 fights. Deontay Wilder has won no more than 4 rounds in 19 rounds. So you fight a guy and you fight 19 rounds, you win at least 15 of them, you have their number. Period. You had a number. Now, do I think Tyson Fury deserves co-fighter of the year? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, and I'm going to tell you why. Tyson Fury's victory was not the most important victory in 2020. Actually, Tyson Fury's victory was the most controversial victory in 2020. Also, Deontay Wilder was not the best heavyweight in the world during that fight. Deontay Wilder was the 3rd best heavyweight in the world during that fight. Tyson Fury, in my eyes, won the first fight. I thought he got robbed. Period. So Tyson Fury winning the second fight, yes, it was impressive. Yes, it was important. But was it more than what Teofimo Lopez accomplished in his fight against Lomachenko? Absolutely not. Deontay Wilder is not on anybody's pound-for-pound list. Deontay Wilder is not thought of having a great skill set inside of the ring. He has an all-time right hand, legendary right hand. I mean, a top 5 all-time right hand in terms of straight power. He has gotten to the mountaintop on that right hand. Yes, it's the heavyweight division. Yes, it's the glamour division. But can I honestly say that Tyson Fury deserves fighter of the year for that victory? And that's not even including the controversy behind it, whether you agree or disagree. But just looking at the victory on its surface, is that enough to say, hey, Tyson Fury's fighter of the year? Nah. Not in my eyes. And again, it has nothing to do with cheating, glove gate, egg weights, or anything else. I just don't think Tyson Fury win over Deontay Wilder was more important than what Teofimo Lopez did against Vasyl Lomachenko. So, to answer the question, I think Ring Magazine got it wrong. I don't think Tyson Fury should be fighter of the year. I think it should just go to Teofimo Lopez. when you're an underdog and you defeat arguably the pound for pound king. And if he's not your pound for pound king, he should be in your top 5. At that time, he should have been in your top 5. So for Teofimo Lopez to do what he did, I think that makes Teofimo Lopez the fighter of the year, the sole fighter of the year. And Tyson Fury should not be a co-fighter of the year for 2020. And that's no disrespect to Tyson Fury, period. That was a great victory that he had over Deontay Wilder. My reasoning behind my thoughts is that it just wasn't as important as Teofimo's win. And that's just what it is. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.